to João Heleno. João Heleno followed the speed set by the signs. Then people started driving at 60, sometimes at 40, at 70. And then she stopped complaining.
So, personally, are you against the legalization of marijuana?
If it were up to me, I would veto a proposal to that effect. Although the National Congress is the one that ultimately makes the law. If I veto it, Congress can overturn the veto, so there is no discussion. It will be the same as the abortion issue. If Congress approves it, I veto it. But if Congress overrides the veto, we are obliged to comply with the law.
But there is no debate in this regard.
The things you say about the creation of rights go back to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court cannot have any control over this. The Supreme Court looks at the issue of constitutionality and not the materiality of laws. The Supreme Court cannot keep legislating or practicing judicial activism. At first,
in principle, the role of the Supreme Court is to decide on the constitutionality of laws, right? And you have criticized them a lot about some decisions and such.
Because they interfere, right? And it cannot interfere. You have to see, not long ago, it was Congress and sometimes the National Council of Justice. The CNJ, the National Council of Justice, isn't that right? It decides to decide recently that homophobia and racism, homophobia should be classified as if racism were. The Congress has to decide this. If it is a proposed amendment to the Constitution, I won't even get involved.
Your problem is not with the proposal itself.
No, we have to look for us to live in harmony. Each branch of government has to do its part. And judicial activism is present in Brazil. Which brings up the issue of Daniel Silveira's arrest, for example. He said a lot of things that I condemn. But it's not a minister